Hello, everybody. This time we are talking about output determination. Output determination refers to the process of deciding what information or action a system should produce or perform as a result of its inputs and processing. This often involves algorithms, rules, or models that map inputs to specific outputs. It's a fundamental aspect of any system designed to solve a problem or achieve a goal, from simple calculations to complex decision making processes. The complexity of output determination can vary widely depending on the nature of the task and the desired level of precision or accuracy. And then we move to key components of output determination. The first component, application, determines which business process triggers output generation like sales order, delivery, invoice, etc. Second, condition records stores predefined rules determining when and how output is triggered. Third, output type defines the type of document to be generated like order confirmation, invoice, delivery note, etc. Fourth, output determination procedure defines the structure linking output types to specific business processes. And fifth, access sequence determines the sequence of rules and conditions evaluated to generate output. And then the different types of output determination in ISL model. The first, automatic output determination. This type of output determination is based on predefined rules and conditions that are set up in the system. For instance, when an order is received, the system automatically determines the output type based on the predefined rules. Second, manual output determination. This type of output determination is done manually by the user. The user can choose the output type based on their requirements. For example, if a customer wants the order to be delivered to a specific location, the user can manually select the output type that meets the customer's needs. And then third, collective output determination. This type of output determination is used when multiple outputs are required for a single document. For instance, if an invoice needs to be sent to the customers and a copy needs to be sent to the accounting department, collective output determination is used. And then we move to the significance of output determination. The first, efficiency. Automating the generation of document streamlines business processes, reducing manual effort and minimizing errors. Second, compliance. Automated document generation helps ensure compliance with legal and regulatory requirements. Third, customers' communication. Output determination ensures timely and accurate communication with customers, enhancing overall customer satisfaction. And fourth, flexibility. Businesses can tailor the output determination process to meet specific needs, allowing for flexibility in document generation. And then we move to the example scenarios of output determination. The first about sales order. When a sales order is created, the system automatically triggers an order confirmation document and sends it to the customers via email. Second, delivery. A packing list is printed for the warehouse staff to use during the picking and packing process. Third, purchase order. After a purchase order is created, the system sends it to the vendor as a PDF attachment via email or as an EDI message. And then key factors affecting output determination. The first factor, input variables. Input variables are the primary factors that influence output determination. These variables can be classified into two categories, exogenous and endogenous. Exogenous variables are the inputs that are not influenced by the system, while endogenous variables are the inputs that are influenced by the system. Second, system constraints. System constraints are the limitations that affect the system's output. These constraints can be physical, economic, or social. For example, in a transportation system, physical constraints might include the availability of road space. Economic constraints might include the cost of fuel, and social constraints might include the public's preference for certain modes of transportation. Third, model validity. The validity of the model is also a critical factor in output determination. The model should accurately represent the system under consideration. The validity of the model can be evaluated by comparing the model's predictions to real-world data. A valid model will produce output that is consistent with the real-world data. Fourth, feedback mechanism. Feedback mechanisms are the mechanisms that enable the system to adjust its output based on the feedback received. These mechanisms can be positive or negative. Positive feedback mechanisms amplify the output, while negative feedback mechanisms dampen the output. And then techniques for effective output determination. The first technique, define the output requirements. The first step in effective output determination is to define the output requirements clearly. This involves identifying the data required for the business process and determining the desired output. Second, consider the output format. The output format is effective output determination. The output format should be user-friendly and easy to interpret. Third, use relevant data sources. It's important to use relevant data sources in the output determination process. This ensures that the output is accurate and relevant to the business process. And fourth, perform testing and validation. Testing and validation are crucial steps in ensuring the accuracy of the output. It's important to test the output thoroughly to ensure that it meets the output requirements. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.